Hello everybody, this is Backblast. Here I am again on Warthunder. Ground forces, obviously, these aren't aeroplanes. We've got a good battle here today. It's an IS2 and T34 battle, meaning that I will be driving my IS2, as I am now, and then a T34 when I die at some point. For those of you that don't know much about this game, obviously it's a tank game. But it also has aircraft in it, and I don't know whether they're planning on putting boats in or something at some point, but you can actually play as an aircraft and come and shoot at these tanks or try and bomb them or whatever, and you can also play as anti-aircraft guns, so you can try and shoot down the aircraft as well, which is great fun. I even shot an aircraft down with this IS2 once. I've only done it once. But there you go. So, if you look at the map at the bottom, I'm in D4, just moving into D4. I've got 3 guys in front of me. This IS2 is pretty slow, but it's got a really, really good gun on it. So, this is one of my favourite spots to start off on this map. I like to just come to the end here, and you can watch people coming over this ridge line that I'm just looking at. No, there, that's the one, yeah. So I'm playing on realistic mode here, so there's a little blue marker over the top of friendly tanks, so you can see all these 3, well the first 2 there have got a little blue marker above them, the third one's got a blue marker and his name, so there you go. That's how you tell the good guys from the bad guys. We're on the blue team, and I'm just watching here because the enemies tend to just pop their heads over this ridge line. So the other thing about ground forces is that your shells don't go where you want them to. I'm pointing there, I'm pointing halfway up that tree, however that shell will drop, so gravity takes its effect on it, and even though I'm shooting there, the shell will set off and then drop. So you need to aim a little bit higher. Okay, there we go. I've hit the enemy there. I'm just trying to shoot now to show the other IS2 where I'm firing at, so he will see my shots going in. The eyes stop now, so he realises an enemy there. I've managed to damage the enemy's gun and also his drivetrain a little. I'm just waiting to reload. See the crosshairs, a tiny little red line to the left. There's another enemy come over the top. Come on, I reloaded. There we go. Right, I've destroyed that guy. Okay, he's gone. We've got this chap to deal with. The other IS2's backing off. We've got some friendlies coming through here. So the enemy there is focusing on the IS2. It looks as though he might have just destroyed him. I think he's just gone. So I just try and put one into that tank. The second one there, it's not disappeared from the playing field, so you never know whether he's just he's trying to repair the tank or whether he's still there. But the fact that I'm not getting any strikes on it, you know, the shots are going in but they're not reporting any damage, tells me that maybe that guy's actually dead and it's just a dead tank. So that's a friendly. It's got a little blue marker, but they're firing at somebody off to the right. You can see where the smoke is there. That's roughly where the shots are going in. So I'm just trying to see, maybe he's a bit further round and the shots fell a bit short. So what I'm looking for when I'm looking through the sights is any flashes from the muzzle of a gun, any smoke from the muzzle of a gun. Well, it won't be smoke, will it? It'll be a mixture of steam and exhaust gases. But you know what I mean. A big cloud of something coming from the muzzle. You'll see it. You'll see it. Also, I'm looking for where other people are shooting. So I saw those 2 guys shooting off to the right. So I've now decided that I'm going to head in that direction and see if I can help them out or see what they're firing at. Now I've noticed an enemy tank just about where I'm pointing. He's down in the valley, just to the left of here. There's a friendly there. He's in between me and that friendly. There he is. Ah, he's popped over. That's him. That's him. Turn, you fool. Turn. Why did he not see me? He's gone now. He's seen me now. It could be, you know, that this guy's got a damaged gun or something like that, and he couldn't actually fire at me. He's on fire now. He's not going anywhere. Quite often in this game, you'll end up damaging your tank, and you can't, you know, move the turret, or you can't fire or something. And I've had people shoot me, damage my tank, and I've just sat still while it's repairing, and they've just driven past thinking I'm dead, and I've turned around and killed them. So, you know, you need to be wary of the ones that have stopped. Unless it tells you he's dead, you know, put another shot or two into him, especially with the machine gun, just to make sure that he's not actually still sat there. Okay, so this is quite a dangerous corner here. You get the enemy on that ridge line across the water. So no shots have come into me yet, but there are some shots there. You sometimes get them up there. We've got some anti-aircraft fire that I can hear. So you need to watch this tree line. See where the shots are going in? There's a tank just there. Tank just there. There's a friendlies over there. And I can hear aircraft coming over. As I said, you can play aircraft in this game. They can be a help and a hindrance. You know, right, I'm getting some fire from the right. So just try and move back a little. Hopefully I've got the gun depression. Yes, I should get that. Great stuff. That was a good shot. I don't know what that is now. Is that 3 kills or something like that? So we're doing alright here. I've got help on my left. It looks like some sort of Sherman. As I said, the gun on this IS2 is brilliant. It really is, you know. But you need to be able to get your tank into a good position. It's quite a slow tank. Come on, turn, turn, turn. You did quite a bit of damage to me there, and now my gun's damaged. I can't reload. My loader's, in fact, yeah, it's my loader that's injured. Okay, we're just trying to repair it, and I'm just trying to get behind him. He doesn't know my gun's damaged. I'm just trying to get to a point where I'm going to scare him. I don't know what happened to that Sherman who was there to back me up, but he's not come over with me, and I don't know where he is. He's putting some shots into him, actually. So my gun is reloading, but very, very slowly. And that's a Nebelwerfer or something. That's yeah, no, it's an American. No, that's a German tank. And now I'm in trouble. I've got 2 on my right. My gun's not reloading very quickly because it's damaged. Well, my loader's damaged, and now I'm taking hits. Oh, I only got 2 kills. Okay. And 1 artificial intelligence. 1 was an AI guy. Okay, still 3 tanks. Still 3 out of the battle. Right, so I've been knocked out. So I should have got enough points. If you look at the top right, spawn points 902. Okay, which means to take another tank. So that's the way it works with ground forces. You get a number of points, and you take a tank out, and if you've got enough points, it will let you back into the battle. So I am back in the same battle. I can't use the IS2 because it's been destroyed. I'm in my T34. So whereas the IS2 was a big, heavy main battle tank with a great gun, it was very, very slow. Hard to maneuver. This is a Russian T34. It's a lot more maneuverable. It's fairly nippy around the battlefield, and it turns very quickly. The gun's okay. It's obviously not as powerful as the IS2, but it's you know, you can reload fairly quickly, and you can get a couple of shots into a guy that's bigger and heavier. The other advantage with this is, oh, there we go. There's a plane falling out of the sky. That might mean there's an enemy there, and he was trying to dive bomb him, or it might mean he's just been shot out of the sky. Now, for a second there, I thought there was a tank, but it's not. It's the wreckage of the aircraft that fell out of the sky. There it is. So yeah, the other advantage of the T34, as I was saying, is that if you look at the bottom of the screen, I've got numbers 1, 2, 3, which are different types of shell, and then number 5, and that's the advantage right there. That enables me to call in an artillery strike. So I can go into a different view on the map and click on a location that I want the artillery to hit, and hopefully they'll fire and destroy whatever's there. So as you can see, I'm heading for the spot that I was at before, more or less. The reason being that I know that this side is fairly empty. So I can get up to more or less where I was before without hitting any enemy. The other thing I do know is there was that Sherman that came with me that I was hoping for some help with, and he was coming up then against at least 3 enemy. So the chances are they'd be pushing forward like that. So I hit him, it bounced off. I think that's a Panther, I'm not sure. Not very well up on the German tanks. It is a German tank. So I'm looking at artillery. I'm looking at maybe an artillery strike. I'm trying to work out where he is. Yeah, there's a friend there who's not looking in the right direction. I think he's trying to turn the tank, but I've already destroyed this guy. There he is, he's gone. Now those are those 2 that got killed before, so there's nothing else coming that way. Is that an aircraft? That's an aircraft there. Or maybe it's that... Remember that anti-tank gun that killed me? Or put a lot of shots into me towards the end of my IS2's life. That might be that's firing. You can hear the bang 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 as he shoots off. Right, the enemy are capturing Zone A, which is down there. I've called in an artillery strike on an enemy that's up ahead. I can hear the shots. I can't see them going in. They're behind that little ridge. Okay, now the reason I haven't gone back to A is there's 2 guys there already. There's one in E3 and one in F4. We got a little stutter on the pictures there. Sorry about that. Picture quality isn't great because I'm recording and I'm also compressing the videos as well, which makes it easier to upload them. But it just takes a little edge off the pictures. So I'm sorry about that. If you actually play this game, it looks a lot better, especially with all the foliage turned on up to the high levels and all the other effects. Is he dead? Yeah, he looks like he might be. And the other thing I want to say is that it's free to play this. So you know, don't think, oh, you've got to spend a load of money to get it. This is free. You can go and get this. It's free. It's called Warthunder, and it's by a company called Gaijin. Gaijin, and you can go and get this, and you will have access to. You won't have access to the IS2 and the T34, but you will have access to some lower level tanks, and then as you play them, you unlock the higher level tanks or aircraft. Indeed, you can play as aircraft, and those guys, you know, I saw the plane crash into the floor, and I can hear a plane now. That will be people who have maybe crashed their tank, and then they've decided to come back in an aircraft. So you can do that as well. You don't have to just play as a tank or an aircraft. You can mix and match. But it does depend on your points. So you might not have enough points to do your tank battle and then go into an aircraft. You need to earn a few points, get a few kills. Right, so we've managed to capture A back, so we're winning there, and we've got. I'm heading up towards Zone B here. Okay, now I'm very wary. There's an enemy spawn point on my left, so I'm just trying to. Well, there's a tank there. I can see a tank dead ahead. Dead ahead. Just moving now. You see him moving. There we go. Now I can't get my gun low enough to hit him. I'm just edging forward. Now I can. Bang. Right, so I've hit him. I've done some damage. I've done quite a lot of damage actually. Okay, so hopefully he might not be able to fire, he might not be able to repair or whatever. So I'm just moving forward so I can get a better shot on him. I've got no friendlies around. I can knock some artillery in there though. So I've just shouted for an artillery barrage, and that's what you can see firing in now. You see the shots coming in? There. These are my artillery. I can't see where he is. So he's moved somewhere, but I don't know where. Is he there? Yep, I managed to just hit his gun barrel. So he's probably just to the right in the valley there, with his gun sticking out. I can't actually hit him. That's artillery, it's saying target undamaged, so let me just move closer. I think the artillery barrage is finished now. So he's still trying to capture the B point. Ah, right, he's died now. So an enemy shot him, but I got the kill assist. There he is, there he goes. So there's a friendly on the right of me. In fact, there's two friendlies on the right of me. Now, if we manage to capture this zone, we'll own both A and B zones. Look, enemy aircraft there, shooting down one of ours. Keep an eye on him. In fact, there's two enemy aircraft up there. That guy seems to know what he's doing. If we manage to capture both these zones, both A and B, then the clock will tick down very quickly. So the clock is the red and blue bar at the top. And as you lose tanks, your bar goes down a little bit. And also, if you lose control of both zones, then the bar goes down very quickly. And you will win, which is great, or lose, as the case may be. So off to the left here, where I'm looking, is the spawn point. So if any enemy are going to come from that spawn point, I'm trying to keep an eye out. And again, I'm just looking for movement. I'm looking for flashes and smoke, because that's how you'll spot them, with movement. See, quite often in this game, you get people just randomly firing the gun and things like that. It gives you away. It's the same in any of the tank games, you know. There's a couple of other tank games out there. You fire your gun, people will see that. Okay, I can't hear anything. There's no firing going on. Now, there we go. There's a shot. So somebody up there is firing at something off to our left. I'm just having a look to see what it is. It looks like a friendly. So was he firing at somebody up there? I'm just looking to see how many are left. I think there's only one enemy left, as it happens. So it looks as though this might be a win for us. Okay, so at this point it looks as though we've got this. We've got 3 in the cap. We're about to cap it. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is, as I said, Warthunder Ground Forces, made by Gaijin. If you've enjoyed it, please press like. If you like my channel and the sort of videos I put up, then please subscribe, and you'll be notified of when I put new ones up. I think I've got an enemy here. Yeah, last one maybe. Boom! There he goes. Excellent stuff. And that's it. We've now won. Mission accomplished. So I hope you enjoyed that. I've been back. I'll see you next time.